What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Ryga YouTube channel. And in this video, we're going to be doing a weekly reading for the week of June 18th, 2017. This reading is going to tell you what you need to know, what you need to keep in mind for the upcoming week, and what you can expect, maybe. Just anything that this tarot or oracle deck can tell us about the upcoming week. And today we're going to be using the Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck. It's a fabulous deck that deals with ascended masters and deities and all sorts of ethereal beings who are here to guide us. They're here to guide humanity on this journey that we're on. So I'm going to... Oopsies. Sorry about that. So I'm going to shuffle the cards here. I'm a little bit gimpy. I'm in a sling right now, so I got to do kind of off camera. But I'm going to ask the oracle cards a question. What can my viewers expect in the week of June 18th? What do they need to know? And we are going to choose 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, excellent. Alright, so let's look at the first card here. This card is Isis and Magic Manifesting. The little blurb here says, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So yes, I'm getting the sense here that this is going to be a week for creation and manifestation. I mean, it's always a time for creation and manifestation, but I think in this week that a lot of us, especially in the beginning of the week, are going to find that a lot of the things that we've been thinking about recently are starting to come to pass, starting to come to fruition, starting to enter into our reality. And that is no coincidence, because the things that you feel and the things that you think are constantly manifesting around us. And maybe it takes a little bit of time, so we don't really notice it. But if you look back to a couple weeks ago, the things that you were thinking about are probably starting to come into fruition, starting to come to life. And not just the things that you've been thinking about, but the things that you've been feeling. More importantly, the things that you've been feeling are starting to come into fruition. So this card is saying that you should be kind of conscious about the way you feel about things. For instance, if you see somebody who's doing the same thing as you in the career wise, and they're more they might not be as good as you, but they're having more success, a lot of us will tend to feel jealousy and feel envy, and maybe even a little bit of anger at the world that's not fair, because we're better than that person, and they're getting more success than we are. But keep in mind that you're putting that energy out into the world. You're putting that energy out to be manifested into your own life. So rather than feeling negativity towards that person, rather than feeling hatred or anger or jealousy that you're not getting what you deserve, really be grateful, be happy, be supportive of that person, and be happy that they're having success. If they are not as good as you and they're having that much success, doesn't that mean that you're deserving of more success? You're not going to get that success if you're constantly feeling negativity, if you're constantly putting out negative energy into the universe, because that's going to come back to you, and that's what your reality is going to become. So definitely try to be happy for that person, and realize that if they're, in your opinion, if they're not as good as you, then maybe then you deserve more success, and that success will come eventually. It's just a matter of time. Don't compare yourself to others, and just be patient is basically the gist I'm getting from this, because it's time to manifest, and it's time to stay focused as far as what you are manifesting, especially for this week of June 18th, okay? So really stay focused, and don't let those errant stray thoughts get in the way. Just the smallest little hint of jealousy can definitely derail you for the week, right? And just send you down a little spiral, because this one little negative thought suddenly turns into 800, right? Given enough time to swirl around in your brain. So, yes, be very focused and think positively this week. That's what the first card is telling us. The second card is Kuan Yin. Care and compassion. And guys, if you really resonate with any of these deities, any of these keepers of the light, I highly recommend you go do some research on them, and if they're really calling to you, maybe try to contact them through meditation or whatever you do. So yeah, if any of these cards call out to you, please don't hesitate. This card says, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Okay, so I think these cards are going a little bit hand in hand here. This is saying what you should be doing, and this is saying how you can be doing it. Kuan Yin is saying that in order to manifest in a positive way that gets you what you really want, you're going to have to take the approach of care and compassion for others. Why? Because the reasons I just expressed to you, whatever emotion you're feeling about other people is going to be reflected back to you in your reality. And so this card is saying that you should have care and compassion for others, help others, see each other as not competitors on their race, but rather teammates that are all going to help each other get to the finish line. And that's, if you start to look at life that way, you can start to manifest from a space of love and compassion, and really do some good for this world, rather than buying into that false reality, the false perception that we're all competing with each other for a limited amount of resources, right? That's a lie. That's not what's really happening, but that's what capitalism would have you believe, right? So this card is saying, do what is right for everyone involved, not just yourself. Remove the ego from that. The more that you remove ego from your life, the more care and compassion can enter, because now you're starting to be more empathetic, and you're starting to feel the plights of other people, and really starting to commiserate with them, and feel as though that you're one and you're united with them, rather than it's like some sort of competition, right? So that's great. So far this week we have, a manifestation, but do it through a place of care and compassion. This last card here, we have hope with love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Okay, we got a bunch of females here. This is great. I'm getting a very distinct feminine energy coming from this week. This is a week to really express yourself, and do it from a place of love and compassion, and do it from a place where that's designed to help other people. I'm getting the sense that this week of June 18th is going to be a time for you to really help others and lift others up, so that by doing that you are also lifting yourself up, because like I said, we're a team, we're not competitors. So if you lift others up, you're actually lifting yourself up, and do it from a place of love and acceptance, of care and compassion, and that's the way you're going to manifest magic, right? So yes, definitely a very feminine energy. The masculine energy is the one that says I'm the best, and I deserve this, and this, and the other people are not as good as me, and it's just like a very separation is the feeling I get from masculine energy. Of course, that's just the negative. There's a positive side to everything, but the negative side to the overly masculine energies is kind of separation from the oneness, separation from the whole, whereas the positive sides of the feminine energy, which is what's really coming through this week, is unity, and really empathy, and realizing that we're all one, we're all together, and we should help each other, and we should do for others first and then for ourselves. And I think that's going to be something that's really going to help you to manifest magic this week. So it looks like this week coming up, guys, is going to be a time to really set the parameters for what you want to be a part of your reality in the upcoming weeks. Whatever you're thinking about and feeling this week is going to become your reality, and it's different for everyone. It could be tomorrow, it could be in a month's time, it could be 2 months' time. Everyone's on a different path, and it's hard to put a time frame on it, but the emotions and the feelings that you're feeling and thinking this week will come back to you in the future, and they will become your reality. And so make sure that you're manifesting from a positive feminine place, because that's what's going to get you the best results. That's what's going to bring more love and compassion to you than you would otherwise get. Okay, so that is the reading for this week. Before we go, I do want to pull a Nature's Whispers Oracle card. Here it is. Again, I got to shuffle off screen. This is just going to be the overall message for next week, the week of June 18th. Or this week, I should say. So I'm going to ask the Nature's Whispers Oracle card, what is the overriding message for this week? Okay. And we got... Ooh, shift your energy. Again, another feminine energy coming through here. This one I get the feeling is Gaia. This is the Earth energy, and the Earth energy is another feminine type energy. When you think of Mother Earth, you think of a woman, a person who is very motherly. Not a person, but a thing. Okay, the Earth is a thing that's very motherly. It's very compassionate. It's going to take care of you no matter what. It's going to have your back no matter what, just like any mother does, and it's going to love you despite anything that you do, say, or feel about it. And I think this card is asking you to shift your energy to one that's more like Mother Earth, that's more like the mothers of the world, who give compassion, who give of themselves unquestioningly, and that's going to be something that's going to be a theme for this week, is about giving. And I definitely see a theme here, and the theme of giving from a place of compassion and empathy. So keep that in mind as you progress through this week. I hope this really makes sense for you guys, and yeah, it looks like a great week. Just be very cognizant of what you're feeling this week and thinking, so that you're creating the best possible future for you. Okay, guys, I hope you guys liked that and enjoyed it or got something out of it. If you did, please leave a like so that I know that you're on board with this, and leave a comment if you have anything to say about it, any questions, anything at all. If you want to talk about it, be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on these weekly readings. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.